saw him as something.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying of like you never saw him as something, but I'm
Yeah.
like, when you look back, is there any memory that you're like, maybe there was something or no?
No, never. I in the beginning hated it so much. I like did not sign up for that. I also always thought like I didn't know that he was going to end up playing basketball. Like he said he wanted to be a high school basketball coach. Like I thought I was going to be like the girl out there getting it. So I didn't know. I just never thought that.
Okay, there's so much to unpack here, as there usually is when Ayesha gets in front of a mic. Yes, I'm talking about you because you're talking crazy again. Let me make my point. I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, Ayesha. I really, really am trying hard. But I don't know, maybe you just become a different person when you get in front of these mics and you start talking out the side of your mouth. But why say any of this? Sometimes you'll hear love stories of people saying, I didn't know what to expect or think in the beginning. It wasn't love at first sight, but eventually they wooed me and they won my heart over. Except with this story, we never heard that part where you said he won your heart over. We just heard the first half, which is very concerning. You said you didn't think much of y'all two or him in high school, and it just was what it was, and you hated when he got to the NBA. And as if that wasn't odd enough, you said, quote unquote, I thought I was going to be the one out here getting it. Why say any of that? How do you think that is going to make Steph Curry feel? Like, be real with us. How would that make you feel? Luckily, you got a good one, and he doesn't try to go tit for tat with you when you be talking crazy about him in the public sphere.
I know you guys are starting to see what these married men are going through, man. I'm telling you, a lot of it is masked. You would never know. But in this case, you got Ayesha Curry, you got Stephen Curry. Ayesha, she clearly wants to be in the spotlight. She clearly wants to be in these podcasts. And she's clearly unaware that she is showing off many red flags. It's showing you why you can't please a woman. You can't satisfy a woman, no matter what or what type of guy you are, who you are. Why you should never marry a woman and build with them never works. We all thought that worked, right? We all thought, yeah, we could build with her. I don't want her to want me for my money. Look what happens. They want to be in the spotlight no matter what. Brainwashed by social media, by all these other things that are getting in their head. Too much is going on. A lot of these people out here to realize that they got to keep their relationship private, man. And Steph Curry, man, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Insane for her to say that she didn't see anything of him in high school. And you could be like, oh, but she's just telling the truth, bro. She's just no, she's ungrateful. This is the problem that we have. Women are thinking that they're always meant to be the prize. They're growing up taught, oh yeah, I'm the prize. I'm the prize. The man can never be the prize. It's wrong. Steph Curry has basically saved that woman from becoming the average feminist, typical woman in society right now. Saying she don't need a man, having a high income, being single by choice or by choice, having ridiculously high standards because they have built their way up and have so much experience and all this trauma. Now, most of them hate men. They don't trust men. They think they're better than men. They think they can lead the relationship. Steph Curry has saved Ayesha Curry. Saved her. And she better realize what she has, man. It's giving Jada Pinkett vibes, man. She's giving off Jada Pinkett and Will Smith vibes. The way she's talking on this podcast, I don't know if you guys caught on or you watched it, man, but you can see from the clip that I just shared, it's not looking good. And I don't wish bad on anybody's relationship, man. I hope that shit flourishes. I hope they get through it. I hope Steph Curry slaps some sense into her. Not literally, obviously. I don't believe in men hitting a woman. Chill out. And to say that she thought Steph Curry was going to be a friend, or it's like, you don't need to say this stuff. Like, you don't need to say that. Like, there's no point in saying that. You could just say she was on par with saying the right thing. But we've seen in the past what she actually means. She wants to be in a spotlight. She wants the attention. She wants more attention than being with her husband. She'd rather have the attention than have her husband. And you could see it because a lot of girls think the same way she does. A lot of girls, they'll rather go on a podcast than talk to their husband about the things they should say in the podcast, or the things they should tell people about their relationship, or the things that they should put public about their relationship. And this happens a lot, man. I told you that woman, they really, really need attention badly. Like, she is lucky to be with Steph Curry. Like, very lucky. He's not lucky to be with her, which she tries to make it seem like, I thought I was going to be the woman that's it. No, you're not supposed to be the woman. You're not supposed to be the breadwinner. You're not supposed to be the woman in the spotlight. That's never worked out. That never works out at all. You should be grateful that he's in the spotlight right now, that he's worth over 100 M's, that he's one of the greatest players of all time. He's highly respected everywhere he goes. You should be grateful that women are looking at your man. You should be thankful. Like, you have a highly desirable man. You need to treat him like that. You don't treat him like you're just in a marriage or a partnership, like an equal partnership. That's not how life works. But feminism, social media, a lot of these women, by the way, are becoming high status because of men. This girl doesn't even realize it, right? And this goes back to the Cristiano Ronaldo situation as well. Ronaldo's woman, he recently got married, I believe, and he signed a prenup. It was one of the most unfair, stupid prenups I've ever seen in my life, but I understand why he did it. You know, Saudi Arabia is very strict in terms of, you know, marriage laws and stuff like that. But his girl, Georgina, was basically saying that she doesn't need Cristiano Ronaldo. She would never have become famous without Cristiano Ronaldo. And they have the nerve to say this stuff, man. And Ayesha Curry is thinking is the same way. You have the nerve to say this stuff. You wouldn't even be in this spotlight at all if it wasn't for Steph Curry. At all. They need to be more grateful and talk highly of their man, saying, yes, he's the reason why I'm in this situation. That's what they need to do. That's exactly what they need to do. But I'm telling you, man, once you see these divorces come, and you're going to realize what they were really after and what they really, really, really like, what they really appreciate. Being independent, being single, they don't need a man because they've been forced to think this, oh, I don't need a man. I can go ahead and work on my own. But deep down, they don't really want to work. They don't really want to put in the extra work that men actually put into to get somewhere in life. They don't want to actually do that. Like, and the thing is, feminism goes against women. They don't even realize that it's bad for them. You don't actually want to be in the position that they put you in. You're just doing it because it's a pride thing. It's a part of the sister code. You want to think that women and men are actually the same when they're biologically entirely different, nowhere near the same. Men and women are not even the same at all. It doesn't mean one is better than the other. It just means if you are a woman and you can't respect that you have a man of such high value who's accomplished and achieved so many things in his life, and you cannot respect that and showcase that publicly, not make him look like he was a fucking lame and he got lucky and by getting rich, yeah, you got issues. I can't believe these girls, man, slander somebody's reputation, man. And they'll do it without even noticing it. Like, for example, Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. Will Smith's legacy, now everybody looks at Will Smith as, oh, he's a cucked out nice guy. He's a cucked out weirdo. He's a good actor, but oh, he was cucked out. But I pray for the relationship, man. You know, we see a lot of things like this in society, and we got the Travis Hunter thing going on right now, his marriage. Like I said, I don't know what's bad on anybody's marriage. That's weird. I don't do shit like that. But I see what's realistically happening. I see, why these things happen, why these, people end up separating or getting divorced, why the woman is always initiating divorce most of the time, why the man feels like after he, has been in a few relationship, all of a sudden he's fucking red pill, or he's like, he doesn't want to deal with a woman anymore, or he's seen the bad side of women and now he just wants to be single. I see this shit. I know why it's happening, but it's sad, man. She said a lot of things she said in this podcast, man, are just uncalled for, man. Sometimes you just got to be quiet. Like, you don't got to talk. Like, this is why you just stop talking. You're just talking too much. The call her daddy shit is bullshit as well. It's a dumb podcast. The name is dumb, in my opinion. She could be as successful as she wants, but that doesn't mean that the perception of the podcast, what it's actually aiming for, it's stupid, man. Kamala Harris was on this podcast. We know what the agenda is, but we're not falling for it anymore. Man, I hope you guys are out there. You're not falling for this shit, man. And you're aware. And you're seeing the things that are happening in society. Because a lot of this stuff is insane, man. Years from now, who knows what would be happening, man? Who knows? And you guys got to think about that as well. But if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy, Jermaine. I'm out. Peace.